Hi, good morning everybody. This is Dane. Welcome back to the channel Filipino Nurse Retires Home. I'm based in United States this time. Hopefully we can retire in about a year or two in the Philippines. Thank you for all your comments and all your contribution to the channel, and I appreciate all your stories. Reading them makes me happy and realize some stuff that I do not even realize that things can happen, you know. But otherwise, we're gonna be talking about something again. It's about making decision making. This is directed to the OFWs when you go back to the Philippines, as well as the foreigners who would like to have business dealings in the Philippines, you know, and you want to retire there. So these are all applicable to everyone who makes decision. There's about 5 emotions actually that I would refer to that can affect the way you decide. It can basically affect your cognitive way of processing in your brain that can affect the way you perceive, the way you make your actions, as well as problem solving. And emotions can affect that. And I'm going to tell you about 5 of them only. You can add some more, but these are 5 emotions. Number 1 is when you are happy. You're so overjoyed about everything. Something made you happy. Like for the OFWs, when they go back to the Philippines, they will probably meet their family for the first time for the past 5 years when they are away from home. That's when you make stupid decisions because you're so happy to see them and you're so full of love that you decide without even thinking that you're gonna decide to start your business, maybe that you have not even made any kind of feasibility study, as well as make you decide to buy you a big house, maybe brand new car, and so on and so forth, because you're so full of happiness. So meaning to say, your thinking, rational thinking, is basically compromised. With the foreigners, it's the same way it can, but sometimes when they see beautiful people, like beautiful ladies, maybe have relationship with a beautiful young Filipino, they are willing sometimes to give them the best house, maybe buy them brand new vehicles, and they will end up buying them a piece of property. They only know that lady maybe about few months, but because she's so sweet and beautiful, holy cow, this man would sign the contract. And also with happiness, you can promise people the moon and the stars, and those are things sometimes that are so hard to comply. And if you're not gonna be able to comply, it can cause you to have bad relationship with people. So those, in a way, affect your decision making. Now you go home, get you some rest first, and settle down the happiness and think. All right. Another one is sadness. When you're so sad, you're depressed. It seems like you cannot even get up early in the morning and decide. So you cannot even eat. So how can you expect that your brain would function and make a good decision in a certain kind of situation? You might end up losing properties doing that because you're so out of control already and you're so sad. You get rid of your properties just to silent people up. Sometimes in divorce you can do that because you're so sad and you want to get rid of that kind of awful feeling. You just want to give away all your retirement, the houses and so on, and come to find out later on that sadness became joy later on. And then you basically lose it all. You don't have anything left because you made your decision when you are so sad. The same with OFWs. When they're so pissed at their sisters and brothers who screwed up in their lives, you're so sad. You just want to get out and sell everything or give them everything already just to get the hell out. So that's how sadness can affect. So go home again, think it over. It might take about a week, it might take about a year, or maybe 10 years. But at least you settled down and you made your decision when you are not sad. Another one is jealousy. Jealousy is so bad. It brings about anger in you actually, or that kind of drive to somewhat like surpass the person who makes you made you jealous. So you end up sometimes making decision, like impulsive decision, just to show off that you're better than that other person that made you jealous. Maybe you signed an agreement to buy you a big house better than that person next door, a much expensive car, or whatever, to make the other one jealous. So what I suggest, go home again, get you some sleep, and settle down, okay? Another one is when you're fearful about something. Politicians do that a lot. They want to monopolize the whole community, or maybe they would want to control the people around them with fear. So they will inflict havoc or something like to destabilize the peace in a certain community. They will all be fearful. So they want to get out of there, including the cats and the dogs. They want to sell for only a cent, okay, just to get out, because they want to get rid of that awful feeling, so they want to get out. So the politician takes over and control the whole entire village for a little bit of a price, okay? But think it over. The fear is not gonna be, it's a temporary thing. The power of the people is much stronger than that. So do not let that fear overcome you. You have more power in yourselves. Another one is when you are angry. You're gonna be agitated, you're gonna be aggressive and doing irrational stuff because you're so angry about certain situation. So your decision making is compromised. So what can happen if you kill somebody because you're so angry? You would lose it all. So, or you slap somebody and you're gonna go to jail. That's how that anger affects your decision making. You basically gave all what you have worked hard for the longest time and just wasted it all, and you go to jail. So these are the reason why I have to tell you about these 5 emotions that can affect your decision making and your future in your retirement in the Philippines. So I hope you learn from this, because I'm also learning from everything, because right now I am so angry about certain situation, and I'm angry about some people, one person, and I'm trying to overcome that by looking at the positive side, the goodness of that person, so that I would not be overcame by my anger. So we're all human beings, but there's always a way how to overcome such emotion. So just go to sleep and have a good night's sleep, and you come down and will have a clear mind to make decision. Good luck guys, and be safe. Bye-bye.